Hey everyone, welcome back to our Crypto Traders Arena Crypto Weekly Review. This is our second episode. I think there's a chance I got our intro video right this time, hopefully. Um, but anyway, welcome back. My name's Kevin, and excited to be back here talking about crypto on our second Sunday. Bear with us as we get our kind of groove going, and I get my production OBS running back up to speed. But anyhow. I'm here with Mr. Paul J today. Are you here, Paul?
Hello, yeah, I'm here.
Awesome.
So,
Cool. Yeah.
so guys, we'll take a look at the plan we set up for this video this show. We'll start an investment plan in altcoins, Kevin, and both of us will put together all the levels we want to have. I don't know, to have some limit orders in the market. It's a medium long term plan. So both of us will do the technical analysis and we'll put the levels, we'll put the order in the markets. I guess is the best way we can help you to see what we are doing. We don't recommend to follow us. It's up to you. We are not financial advisors, so you'll see the disclaimer at the end of this plan. So Kevin, I guess I could present to the good people the plan now.
Yeah. Well, we're looking at your screen here showing our plan, so
Okay.
we're
So
ready to go.
the plan is named the Road to Financial Freedom. I guess I should call it the Road to Financial Freedom V2 because we have already a plan in place in the Crypto Traders Arena community. But let's just get started. So investment plan, low risk, high reward. How it's low risk? It's low risk because we only use $2,000 for this plan. So in the worst case scenario, we lose that money. We don't want to use a big amount. So that's why it's low risk. High reward. It's high reward because if you will respect the plan and all the things will go as planned, we can get a nice reward from using this plan in the next bull run. We propose to accumulate altcoins at low prices. That means below reload zone on weekly chart. Maybe even I don't know 88.6 or something like that. This one is from the old plan, and we have 2022 is not the case. So we'll buy in this year and we'll wait for the exponential growth in approximately, I don't know, 2024, but in 2025 definitely we will look to sell some altcoins we bought this year. Small amount, so $2,000. We'll buy altcoins according to a scoring system, location, momentum, price structure, and past value of each coin. We'll allocate 1%, 1% on each altcoin maximum. Will not pass that 1% level. First part of the plan, we'll use little old lady. Little old lady, keep in mind, little old lady, a lot of people call little old lady a plan. No, little old lady is just a risk management strategy. You can put that risk management strategy into a plan, exactly what like we're doing. So we'll use little old lady to accumulate free coins. We'll buy low, we'll sell half on a double, and repeat the process until the bear market is ending. We'll repeat this process until my idea for this plan is to use little old lady until I'll see wide and big W's on weekly chart. Not yet, not there yet, but we'll get there probably this year. And the second part of the plan, we intend to change the approach of our investment plan. So we'll try to use the house levels and sell on every level. Sell only, I don't know, 10%, maybe even less than 10% on each level. And the rest of the coins we have, we'll try to sell them after the P cycle top indicator will give us a top signal. I'm trying to, we cannot pinpoint exactly the top on altcoins. but at least will be closer to the top than to the bottom with this indicator, at least from what we saw in the past. It's a medium to long-term investment plan. So 2 to 5 years time horizon. If I don't see exponential growth in 2025, I could wait until 2026. I don't have a clear, I have to sell in 2025. Yeah. We are using low risk and high reward. It's designed by a couple of traders from Crypto Traders Arena. I like this plan. I like the way we think that we thought this plan. I think we'll have a good win rate on this one. Now it's a bit lower here. You can see we are not responsible for what you buy, sell, hold, and no one else. Any information on this server channel is not financial advice, legal, or any shape or form. I'm not a financial advisor. Kevin is not a financial advisor. You should do your own due diligence. We are just for edutainment in this part, so you are 100% responsible for what you buy, hold, or sell in the market. Let's take a look at the spreadsheet, how it looks. It's a really nice one. Thank you, Miko and the guys again for putting together this spreadsheet. People who go from TRI, they also have this one. So this one is pretty nice. We have Bitcoin, we have the real-time price. We don't have to update this price; it will automatically update itself with a general API key. We'll put the coin here. Just give you an example. If I put, let's say, Doge again, I don't know if you can see it's loading because it's with. Let me say Doge, and let's see. You can see the price, live price is already in the spreadsheet. We'll put the chart in this one. We'll put the signal date, the limit order we want to get a feel if it was executed or not. Probably this one has already a formula. If the price will go to that level, automatically give us a signal. Entry price, the amount we invested, percentage wise, this will be automatically calculated. Quantity in crypto automatically calculated. The risk wise, if we'll get a shot or not, we can see that, and we can do take a look at. We'll have the short one if we'll get a sell half on a double, the second one, the third one, and so on. And you can see on the statistics part now it's 100% cash. But when we'll start nibbling and get some feels on this plan, this investment split will show us exactly what we have in the portfolio and what percentage is that from our portfolio. We have the amount, we have the amount we are already in the market, percentage invested, assets, value, and percentage of the portfolio on that asset. I think it's okay for to keep it simple. We'll keep it with 2K investment. Now on this spreadsheet you can add small amounts every month, and we'll add to this document, and we'll add to the investment plan on the percentage. But it's a bit more complicated, so let's keep the thing simple. We'll start with 2K. It's good enough for to start. In meantime, maybe we can adjust that, and if we'll decide to add, it's okay to add some money. This is the spreadsheet. I like it. I like the plan. It's a really nice one for us. Me and Kevin and some people for Crypto Traders Arena, we are using this plan. I guess it's okay to start with Bitcoin this time. We'll start with Bitcoin, Ethereum. After that, we'll put BNB, XRP from the top 10. This is big altcoins, and I guess should be in every altcoin investment plan. After that, we'll complete and put more altcoins. From the plan, you can see we are only using 1%. So if we are using only 1%, we can choose 100 altcoins at least, because we can add more in time. If we'll get a feel at the sell half on a double, we have 1% more to buy the same coin again, or we can decide to invest that 1% in other altcoins. Another altcoin, if we'll consider that it's good for us. Pretty simple and nice. I like the idea. This idea, I like the Kevin. It's agreeing with me, and he wants to use the little old lady this year. We are old in the market, and we know the power of the little old lady, especially in a bear market. It's the best part of the best thing with little old lady was really nice to accumulate free coins. Yeah, you can use dollar cost averaging. Yeah, it's okay. It's a really good plan, but little old lady is the best thing you can use from our perspective in the bear market. After that, we can change. We don't want to sell half on a double in a bull market. I don't want to limit my so much. I don't want to sell half on a double and that altcoins to go 10x from that point. Limit my profit. But in the bear market, when where the market is going 100%, give me a double, then goes back down in reload zone and repeat the process 4 or 5 times. Little old lady is the best thing you can use. In my view, I guess Kevin is the best man. He has more experience than me to take a look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and after that we'll discuss the rest of the altcoins. Kevin is the best guy to start with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and tell us about his opinion about what happened the last couple of days in Bitcoin. Kevin, if you want,
Yeah, I don't know about the best, but I'll do my best. Uh,
yeah, it's good enough. If you
um,
do your best, it's good enough.
yeah, so I mean, just a couple things to add to your plan thing, really quick though. One is just the little old lady. That's a concept that we learned from Brian Beamish at therationalinvestor.com. I feel like it's fair to just shout him out for that because that is a concept that he widely teaches, and we learned that from him. And it's an accumulation strategy. The whole basic strategy is you're buying stuff when it's down on its knees and accumulating bottom of ranges, and then you're selling halves on doubles as price moves higher, and you're accumulating risk-free positions. So that's a strategy that works really well, and we've adapted that a little bit because the one place where the little old lady risk management strategy kind of breaks down is in these like raging bulls where you start seeing altcoins do like 50x's and stuff, because ultimately you end up you sell on your first double, your second double, your third double, and you're running out of coins to sell as the market's just raging higher. So and in order to try to capitalize on those big moves more, that's why we're gonna basically gonna try to hold longer once the bull actually gets going. And that the pi cycle top indicator it's essentially that crystal globe indicator that Paul talked about last week. We're going to try to use that as a signal, which I believe came in right on Bitcoin. It came in on the first top last time. So you would have exited your little old lady positions, or whatever we're going to call them, our road to financial freedom positions. We'd have been exiting the market right here with what we had left. And ultimately that was a pretty good time to exit, actually, because we did pop to new highs, but we'd avoided all this drama. There was a lot of drama that went on through here, and then this move up was just sort of like there was like no real volume. You can see down here when we pushed that new high, it wasn't on higher volume, and in fact we were starting to form a massive RSI divergence here, and really that would have been you might have scraped a few more percentage points out of this move here, but you had to hold through this time here, and then you'd just been out and laughing through all this. So next time around we're going to try to do our best to catch that pi cycle top. And of course it's sort of going to be up to you to determine your exit strategy, like whether that's me personally, I'll probably move to sort of a trailing stop kind of idea as we get that indicator in. So if the market does want to move higher, I'll just have my stop below the market there, and if it takes me out, then I'll be done for that cycle. So that's the goal. And then, of course, for the next year or so, of course, we can't predict time exactly. Selling house on doubles will be our strategy because, if the market wants to give us a double in this sort of sideways bottoming phase that I anticipate us going into over the next little while, then, we want to take those doubles. And in fact, like people are banging out doubles right now in altcoins that have actually, especially like the AI coins, for example, a lot of coins have doubled off the bottoms now. And so if you were in those positions, you'd be establishing, risk-free positions now as the market will probably come back down. I mean, we don't know exactly what's going to happen, but I anticipate a lot of these altcoins that moved higher recently are probably going to work their way back down this year. But we'll see. So anyhow, getting into Bitcoin, I have a weekly chart up here. And of course, it was a pretty big week for Bitcoin and crypto this past week, and we got this epic green candle, which we hadn't seen. We haven't seen a green candle like that in a while. Essentially, we just brought ourselves back to the pre-SBF drama level, and of course, that's the 20,000, which is our previous all-time high going back to 2017. So this is an important level here at 20K. It's a big fat round number. It's the the 2017 top. So this is basically support or resistance depending on where we're at. And so we're struggling to stay above it right now, or at least we're staying above it at the moment. But we'll see how that works out. This is a great candle for sure. It did. Well, let me talk about the things we know right now. One is we're likely going to confirm a weekly W today, which is pretty impressive, right on the 78.6 fib level. So anytime I see a weekly W on a 78.6 level, I have to be somewhat positive. That's I mean, that's essentially this has been the nature of my little lady strategy forever. The whole time I've been doing this really is, buying 78.6 and below. And so if I see a W come in at 78.6, definitely going to be pretty optimistic. And so, while I would say I'm cautiously optimistic now because I don't necessarily believe the bottom's in, but at the same time, it is a weekly W here at 78.6, which is good and promising. A couple other things that might confirm today too is a nice fat RSI divergence, which is a weekly divergence right here, and I'm assuming we're going to close sort of high today. I mean, there's still time left in the day, but I'm not anticipating this candle to completely crap out. So, we get a nice candle body close up here. That's going to confirm this W and also confirm this RSI divergence, which is now just kind of poking through the 50 line here. So that's good news. Nice fat wide W. And also, I believe we have OBV divergence here that already confirmed. Well, actually, we didn't get divergence here because we did dip to a new low. But we are, there's a small one right here that's threatening to confirm today, which I don't know if you can call. You can't call that an actual divergence, but it is a W. So we got a nice W, little W here in OBV, a bigger W trying to confirm, and really just a nice bottoming pattern in OBV, which I like to see. Definitely looks uppy right here. So that's nice. Nice big volume week too. This is the biggest volume candle we've had. Maybe we were even getting ready to break. Well, we haven't quite broken this big volume back from the bull in January of 2021, but we're starting to see, you can kind of see the green bars just coming in and ramping up here. So that's a nice sign, and that's all in divergence here as we dip to a new low here. You just kind of saw everything building up. So from a weekly level, this is kind of like a sort of like an L-tanganator type setup. You have confirmed divergence here that I mean, it's confirming on the W. I would prefer this confirmed before and then the W came through, but either way, that's a nice setup from a weekly. That's a weekly chart, so it's pretty powerful. And of course, my moving averages. I talked a lot about the 30-period moving average last week, and this tag here kind of confirmed the bull market or the bear market for me. And we didn't touch that moving average until this week, and now we're actually blasting through it, which is pretty promising. And I'm not saying that the bull's like on again, but I am saying that a break through that is a healthy move towards putting in this bottom. You can see like my two moving averages are starting to converge, and maybe we even get a cross, which would actually suggest the trend is turning back up. So we'll see how the next couple weeks go by, but any cross here would be promising. And so I kind of expect price to oscillate around these moving averages a bit. And of course, this is a 200 period moving average up here, which is sort of a way longer term weekly moving average. So kind of creates like a playing area where I wouldn't be surprised if we do smack up against this. You know, we don't know how high this is going to go, and it really doesn't appear to be stopping yet, which I'll get into in a minute. But, you know, I wouldn't be surprised we get up into this area. And if we do, that's going to kind of act as resistance to me. And so, you know, essentially I see this white line as trying to stay pointing higher, but maybe threatening to roll over. And, you know, if we come up and stay under it and roll back over, then I do think we'll probably make lower lows dipping into the, you know, this sort of deep sea area that I kind of want to see price. You know, I really want to see price bang around down in here a bit before the bottom's really in. Of course, we don't know if we'll see that. So I don't know, it looks pretty good. I mean, you can see the resistance that this is a 13 period EMA. You can kind of see how it was acting as resistance through this period. And then now we just W'd right through it. So that's something I really like to see. And like kind of going back to this sort of, you know, essentially we're kind of in a potential dead cat bounce here, you know, as a weekly dead cat bounce. You know, we really didn't get any sort of bounces in through this period here. This has just all been bare with no real dead cat bounce. You know, we tried here, got immediately rejected. Kind of tried again here, immediately rejected. And then now that's, you know, not these, you know, the 13's not rejecting price here. So I think this is our dead cat bounce. You know, we got down to 78.6. Everybody was washed out. So much drama through all this. And now just there was nothing to do but price, you know, basically just all the sellers were gone and price had to move higher. And so that's where we're sitting right here. And it kind of reminds me a little bit of this. You know, I kind of like this bottom better. Just because it was wider, but you can kind of see how, you know, we W'd through the moving averages. I talked about this last week, through the moving averages and just shot straight up. And of course, this move was like 4 or 5x or some 3,000 up to 14K. I don't know if we have the gas to do that, but I don't see why this couldn't happen. So of course, you know, they might, you know, just to put the screws to all the people that are, you know, aren't long, they might just grind this thing up. I don't know about 5x. But who knows? Anything could happen. But it does remind me of this a little bit. You know, we just kind of W'd through here and pushed higher. The only difference is you can see we're above the 200 here. So the bull was still, you know, the long-term bull was still actually in play right here because we were above this moving average. And even in the COVID dump, you can see we didn't stay below it long. So the bull was fully in check, whereas here, the bear is fully in check now. So this is strong resistance in my opinion. So until we really, you know, until you see this thing really roll over, and then price kind of somehow eventually make its way above it, I can't call like long-term bull. So anyhow, that's kind of the moving average trend look at the weekly chart. And let's see, I talked about the RSI divergence, which is promising. Volume's good, OBV's good. Everything looks good. The last thing I want to say about this is just kind of basic market structure stuff. The reason why I don't necessarily think we should get too excited here is, you know, you probably heard people say that, you know, bull market's higher highs and higher lows, and bear market's defined by lower highs and lower lows. We actually haven't had a higher high yet. Now we're threatening to try to break this high, but I think this would be called like a change in character if you follow the ICT guy, or, you know, a breakthrough this high would actually be our first higher high. But, you know, up until now, this whole bear market's been nothing but, you know, higher, you know, there's like our first low, you know, higher or lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Tried to bottom here and put in a higher low, but it really didn't. It just put in another lower high and then dumped to a lower low. Now we haven't broken through here. So until we start closing above here from a market structure kind of standpoint, we haven't really done anything yet. We've just kind of bounced back into resistance. So we're still making lower highs at the moment. Maybe we do close up here, and that'll be kind of a nice market structure signal for a potential change to move higher. But we haven't seen that yet. In fact, this is just threatening to take out the high and hasn't been able to. And I think that's also Mountain Man off of, if you were to draw a fib from here, basically have, Mountain Man sitting right at that level, funny enough. So there is some resistance here. Maybe an FU move happens. Now, of course, they're really trying to suck people in here. So if you're not long already, it's kind of tricky to, you know, I don't know. This is a kind of a dangerous place to go long right here, you know, even as an investor, because you might buy this and then just see the price back down here in a few weeks. Easily could happen. So that's a tricky place to be a buyer. Really, we wanted to be long off the bottom here if possible. and now that we do have the weekly W, I like the idea of, at least looking for a retracement back to here before we really consider any buys. That's at 18,400 or so. But, another good thing to do is just draw your reload zone off here and get an idea where you're at. And so wherever this top comes in, just drawing your reload zone and trying to hunt 61.8 and below for any sort of investment buys. So, but I do like that W level there. Maybe we see price come back and check that before it moves higher. I'm not going to zoom in too much and get into trend continuation setups on lower time frames. I don't think that's the purpose of this show. But that if you're just trying to trade this market, I think waiting for consolidation in here and looking for some kind of continuation setup is the approach there. But maybe look at let me just go to the daily really quick, and then I'll move on to Ethereum. Just because I want to point out essentially that there's no top in yet, especially on the daily level. If this is that mountain man level, we haven't quite broken it. We got rejected before it so far. This looks like a kind of uppy candle right at the moment, sort of hammer. They tried to dip it down today, but looks like they're going to try to close it higher. We'll see. All I can really say is RSI is very much overbought, which, doesn't mean bear by any means. Doesn't mean short this market, but we are very overbought. We haven't been that overbought since, I don't know, back here. And you can kind of see, this is a good example, actually. We shot up way overbought here, but that didn't mean the bull was over. In fact, that just kind of set up the grounds for a divergence. And so, we ran up hard, basically got so overbought we had to pull back a little bit, which happened. And you can, see that happen. But really all we did was set up on the 50 line for another move even higher. But then the divergence came in. So this is actually what we want to see really on a daily chart before we can really think tops. You can see how they just kind of kept grinding it up higher, even though, RSI had pulled back. So kind of looking for that. Right now, we don't have anything like that on the daily here. We have very much overbought RSI. But until we get some kind of M here or just, something to suggest a top here, they could just keep pushing this higher. I mean, keep in mind, there's just open air up here, really. I mean, we have a couple levels of resistance here, but if we can start pushing higher, there's a nice kind of open air gap around in this area. There's one up in here. So there's no reason why they can't just suck everybody in FOMO long, people are going to be shorting this market and getting blown out. They could push it high. We don't know how high it can go. I do just expect RSI to do something here. Like, at some point, a divergence like that would be ideal. So that means price would have to, probably come back, set up continuation, move higher, set up the divergence, and then we can start thinking shorts and stuff. But that's not now. Oops. What else can I say here about the daily? Oh, let's look at OBV really quick, just cause that's the same kind of scenario here. There's no top in OBV yet either. In fact, we just we have a nice W working, it's pushing higher, but there's just nothing suggesting a top here. We really want to see OBV kind of M and out before we really, can start thinking this rally's over. So basically, long story short, I could easily see this pushing higher. I could also see like a bull flag setting up first, some sort of consolidation in here before it pushes higher. Or, maybe we don't break this market structure high and just crap out and we come back down to the bottom, which is what I would prefer. I don't really want this thing to shoot straight up, because the higher it shoots straight up just means probably it's just going to have to come right back down. So ideally, we just kind of churn around in here and still work on setting up the bottom. But we'll have to see about that. So hopefully, not really checking into the comments. Looks like people are commenting away. All right, cool. Nothing. It's just talking about other stuff. So let's move on to Ethereum. I'm going to go back to my weekly chart. Ethereum actually strangely looks, I think it looks a little better than Bitcoin. I shouldn't say strangely, but a couple reasons why. One is the 200 period moving average. It's funny, we never really, this is a different scenario where Bitcoin's already completely broken the 200 and is sitting below it. Ethereum has basically just been fighting to maintain it the whole time. So it's still trying to keep its kind of bullish trend in here, surprisingly. Even after coming off this whole way, it's still just Wing out right through the 200. Moving averages are starting to cross. It looks a little bit farther along than Bitcoin as far as the bottom is concerned. Also just kind of bouncing off 78.6, a little bit higher Bitcoin off the 78.6 zone. But either way, same story really. I mean, nice bottom here. The difference here is the divergences never came in like they've come in on Bitcoin, because we made this big dip lower, but RSI just continued to make lower lows, OBV continued to make lower lows, so never really got divergence through this area. And then now we have this little kind of lower lows area where I suppose RSI is not, it's not even in divergence there either, because we did break the low. So no divergences on the weekly chart for Ethereum. OBV is still trying to W. Volume still looks pretty good. We didn't have as big of a volume week as Bitcoin had. We're not breaking recent volume highs, but I think Ethereum's hanging in there a little bit more. That's really all I can really say about the weekly chart. It's just, otherwise it's basically the same as Bitcoin. Daily, now we are through the 200. Also with Bitcoin too, on the daily, we are breaking through the 200, which for me is that's a very bullish sign. I do expect testing it. So I don't see why we won't come back against the 200 here. And if we do come back against it, I'll be looking to see what happens here. Like any kind of Wing out above it will be a good sign to me. And we're also starting to turn back up, which is promising. My fast and medium moving averages here have already crossed and they're ramping up hard. Otherwise, it's basically the same as Bitcoin. The same thing with RSI, very much overbought, not doing anything else. I think, these momentum indicators, these oscillators like this, the thing about overbought, it can actually be quite bullish to see, if RSI, the longer it stays overbought, it's actually a kind of a bullish signal, to be honest. It doesn't mean a top. You really want to see it breaking down to signal a top, not just kind of fumbling around up here. That said, RSI doesn't like to spend a lot of time overbought. You can see how it usually it doesn't spend lots of time. It's not like a Williams percentage R or something else that can actually sort of stay embedded for a long time. RSI doesn't typically do that. But nonetheless, it's just no top here. Same thing with the break in structure. We do, and going back to the weekly really quick is the same story. We don't really have a higher high. We do have higher lows coming in, because we haven't lost this low. So a little different than Bitcoin in a sense that we did come down and make our low in that was last year in June, and has been hanging in there. So as much as we don't have a higher high yet to really work with, we're not making lower lows. So we kind of have this triangle here coming in, and we're actually breaking out of that triangle right now. So this is promising. Again, I think the story, open air up here, I think the story is how high do they shoot it before they bring it back down. I do think it'll come back down. I don't think now's the time to go FOMOing into these things. I think patience is the key here, because they might try to freak everyone out. Like, I do think that they're going to try to suck in new longs up here for sure. And so they're going to push this thing as high as they can. How high that is, I have no idea. Maybe drawing like a 38.2 off here isn't the worst idea. That gives you kind of an idea. That's up at 2,400. I see this sort of M top Wyckoff check at whatever that is, 2,200. And also just see like open air in these candles right here. So could they shoot it up into the 38.2? No problem, really. I could see that happening, but not today. And for investors, I still think, for me, sticking to the plan is still key. I want to buy at 78.6 and below. So I'm just going to, I'm going to not chase this up here, and I'm going to take my chances and think I'll get an opportunity later on to buy lower. So that's where I'm at with my investment on Ethereum and Bitcoin. Not interested in buying right here. If you are long, then hopefully your profit targets get hit. I don't know. If you're not long, this is key to not FOMO. This is the hardest part about trading in general. Like these, the market makers and the institutions, the whales, all the people that are driving this market, they know that humans just innately are just FOMO beings. Like, we can't help ourselves, unless we have like a plan in place to protect us from our emotions getting ahead of us. They know we're going to step in and buy tops. They know that they make their money by selling us tops and then us selling them back our coins at the bottom. That's just sort of how the game's played, and they know this. So don't be one of those people. One of the hardest things in trading is to stop doing that. We want to buy down markets and sell up markets. This isn't a down market. Ironically, on a weekly chart, it almost still is. So I mean, yeah, you could go buy this. You just have to understand your risk is, you're risking at least to this low. So you do have a wider window of risk, but ironically, from a weekly chart, if you're like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna go buy $1,500 Ethereum and I'm gonna wait 3 to 5 years, there's a good chance you'll come out all right. You just might have to weather a lot of down. So if you're trying to time the market a little better, my plan is 78.6 and below. So I'm not looking to invest right here. That said, when markets dip down to here, I have to force myself to be interested, even though I don't want to. Like, even though emotionally I'm probably like, this crypto's going to zero, you have to force yourself to step in. So hopefully that makes sense. Other than that, I think Ethereum's about the same as Bitcoin. No real difference here. We'll just see how high they push this, and then we'll draw our reload zones and wait for moves back down. I like, anytime markets can come back down to W's, I'd definitely be interested in that W here. That's probably 78.6. That's a classic shark setup for me. We draw our W there. Draw a reload zone from that low. And you'll see that, right in the reload zone here is the W. So like just hitting that W level isn't the worst idea for me. So I like that. Other than that, I think that's about all I have to say about Bitcoin and Ethereum. I think Paul is going to step in now and talk about, we thought we'd just start with 5 of the top 10 coins right now, just to kind of, we're still, one thing I think timing wise, we're doing really good starting here right at the beginning of the year. I think this is a good time to start this show. I think it's a good time to start thinking about our investment plans going forward. And yeah, technically we would miss some doubles that came in over the last month, and that's been a nice run up, and hopefully people caught some of that. But I still think even if we miss some of those, I don't think we've missed anything yet. There's still going to be plenty of chances to bang out some doubles going forward. So I think this is a good time. If anything, this strong week sort of sets up a stronger, or like more it makes me more optimistic about a bottom coming in. We're closer to the end of this bear than the beginning. A lot of the FUD and stuff is already hit. There might be some drama still, and there might be some shakeouts going forward, which we want to see. But I think, we want to see those if we want to get long. But I think most of the bad news is behind us. So now we can start thinking about actually carving this bottom out, as opposed to just the straight down that we kind of had to go through over the last while. So that's promising. So that makes a good time to start the show. So anyway, we don't really have our list of like shit coins built out yet or anything. So I think it's a good place to start with just the top 10 and kind of go through the bigger coins that personally I know I want to buy. I don't know which up and coming coins I want to buy yet, but I do know that I want to buy back Doge and Matic and the ones we're going to go through now. So we're just going to start that, and I think Paul's going to do those. So are you still around, Paul? We might have lost him.
I'm still here. I didn't. Oh no, I'm still here.
Cool.
You hear me?
You ready? Yeah, we can hear you. You ready to talk about?
I can change my. I want to mention something for people on Bitcoin and Ethereum, and I'll go for altcoins, and we can give our opinions about 5 altcoins we have. I don't know if you guys can see my screen yet.
I'm just getting it set up here. I just realized I wasn't full screen on my chart, but I don't think it matters that much, but I'll try to remember to do that in the future.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Let me get you full screen. All right. So yeah, you're set.
Yeah. So let's just take a look at Bitcoin and Ethereum on daily. Kevin explained really nice about weekly and what is the macro view on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Really nice. I like the 100% the same opinion with Kevin. On the daily chart, the simple thing you can do and the best thing you can do, keep it simple, is just draw a reload zone. Wait, if this market wants to go higher, no problem. Wait until we'll finish growing and just put your long reload zone. And wait for the price to come back in the reload zone if you are thinking to invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum. Don't chase the market here. Don't try to use pump chaser zone. You are not in that kind of environment. So, best thing you can do is wait in the long reload zone, or even below reload zone. But if you want to buy some, don't chase. That's why I want to mention, because a lot of people, they will not be tempted to buy at 61.8, will be too high. The temptation is here in the top. If this one will close in this area, will go even higher, will form like a support. Everyone will post on Twitter. People who are posting 10K last week in December, when we are hunting longs on altcoins, they'll post now, yeah, we'll go to 50K. Just put a plan together, use reload zone if you want to invest, even if you want to swing trade. Daily chart, it's good enough for, I don't know, some nibbles. But I recommend the weekly chart. But for swing trading, you can definitely use the long reload zone. On Bitcoin, yeah, you can use the long reload zone exactly like it is. On altcoins, I prefer below 78.6. Not even this reload zone, but below the reload zone. My opinion is that reload zone on altcoins is below 78.6. You can see the W is exactly in the reload zone. We can wait for that level. Same idea on Ethereum, a bit stronger. Yeah, I'm okay with that. But take a look at this W. No Wyckoff check, no retest, not even on this bigger one. Yeah, we can go higher. Like I said many times, yeah, we can go higher. We can go to $2,000, even higher. But doesn't matter. We'll draw the reload zone. Let me just give you an idea. Let's assume that will go to 2K. Yeah, let's just put the reload zone from 2K. You can see the reload zone didn't change too much. The price will, at some point in time, will come back in the reload zone, and then it's time to hunt. Not at this level. That was about Bitcoin and Ethereum on a daily chart. I will not go lower on 4 hour, I don't know, 1 hour chart, 5 minute chart. But it's a different topic. If you want, you can join Crypto Traders Arena, go on premium, see the daily plan, watch us, me, Kevin, Stefan, day trade, live day trading on crypto, on even on forex and traditional market. But it's a different topic. Let's take a look at BNB now on weekly chart, and let's see what we have. This one is a blank one. I don't have anything draw on this one, but it's pretty simple for me. Yeah, I'll draw a reload zone. I love the Fibonacci level, so I'll draw a reload zone from the bottom, the ugliest bottom I could see, and we have we had some movement in the long reload zone. Now we're above reload zone. I'm not investing in any altcoin above reload zone. That's just me. I'm not investing in this area. I need the price to go in reload zone or below reload zone. You can see now BNB, if you compare it with Bitcoin, it's weaker than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trying to put a higher high. Look at this one, is still ranging. We could still consider this one a range. You can see the dump, the pump, and we can put a range in this area. But location wise, no, it's a bit too high for my taste. If you look left, yeah, we have some support in this area. A lot of people bought BNB at this price. But that doesn't mean the price will not go lower. If this price will keep going higher without going back in the reload zone, I prefer to not be invested in this one. It's not the area where I want to buy it. Preferably, I'll hunt at 78.6. I know a lot of people. Yeah, this BNB is the best thing since the hot water and so on. Yeah, I'll wait at 78.6 and even below. If we'll put, I don't know, let me just put a VPVR indicator. So let's just put a visible range profile, yeah, and just take a look. Look where the big volume is. It's that simple. At these prices, yeah, will take us a ugly market, ugly news, a lot of FUD to get the price at this level. Maybe not at this level, but a bit higher. I know BNB was burning coins, Binance was burning coins from a long time ago. Yeah, the supply is lower. BNB is the best centralized exchange, the only one serious at this point. But still, I cannot buy at this level, not in my view. Where I want to buy, if I'll get a nice ugly dump at this level, yeah, $40. I know it's at 300, but this is my level where I want to buy it. I'll not touch this one until I'll get a W on weekly chart at 78.6, or in the best case scenario in the long reload zone, a wide and big W, or the best price I could get will be a Wyckoff check of this level. Until I'll see a weekly W on a reload zone or below reload zone, I'm not touching this one. I'll wait. I'll watch the price. I'll trade this one. I'll swing trade, day trade, scalp every day. But for investment part is not ready yet. Yeah. In the long run, this pump from the last bull market could be really small, and we can go a lot higher. But if I want to be a good investor, I have to follow my plan. So be a good investor, I am not allowed to buy above reload zone. Not even in reload zone to hit a blank level, just to hit the level. Yeah, if it's Kevin's level, 88.6, that one I could hunt it. Yeah, so if I'll put 88.6, you can see it. Let me just close the background. $81, 79, $80. Yeah, I could put I don't know, 0.5 from this investment plan, a limit order at $80. Probably will get that level at some point in time. If not, we have a lot of altcoins to invest with a lot of risk to reward ratios. So I prefer to wait on this one. I don't know, Kevin. It's okay from your view. I'm thinking it's too high for our taste.
I don't really like how high it is now.
I don't like it. Not even on low chart. Not even on anything. No. I
But the
think
price will,
your level.
just like you said yesterday, price is going to go wherever it is that CZ will get a new house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like
So however he's
he
going to
needs
get
a
a
new
new
house.
house, that's where price goes.
If you will get the house, the price will get to that level. We'll take all the liquidity. We'll hunt all the shorters, and after that, we'll put the market back in the knees. Yeah. So let's take a look at Ripple. Ripple is looking a bit different. Guys, I'm trying to keep things really simple. I don't want to complicate, and I know we have a lot of beginners. So if I'll put too many levels or too many things. On the other hand, if you look at Ripple, we have some bullish divergence in MACD. Even on RSI, we have, I don't know, it's not a bullish divergence, this one, but it's a W. At least we have a W. We're trying to put another W through 50 line, weekly chart. It's a good signal. OBV at least doesn't do lower lows. At least that. And we have some, I don't know, I don't consider this one a bullish divergence. Really was oversold, now is not. Good enough. But if you take a look at the location level, from the last bear market until now, we have a good location. You can see this level, it's 88.6, Kevin's level. A lot of people from TRI already know this is the Kevin's level. This is the level he wants to put his limit order.
I gotta
At
say,
these
XRP,
prices,
it doesn't look bad right there. I know people hate
yeah,
XRP, but
I, some people hate, some people love. I
it's
don't
true.
hate, I don't love, I don't marry with any coins. I'm looking at the chart, and I think the best solution is just don't judge the project in that perspective. On technical analysis, you see almost everything it's to see in the news. You'll see it on the chart. Yeah, has some problems, but it's an old coin, although a lot of potential, and you can see what this one did last time. Pretty nice. Even with they had some problem with the SEC and other problems, they still managed to do a nice pump. If that problem is gone, and they'll announce, I don't know, any news, any collaboration with some bank or some, I don't know, something like that. This one could go much higher than $2. Definitely could go much higher. But are in the bear market, and we want to hunt some little old lady nibbles. We miss this W to hunt this one. I don't know. This one is played out already. But if I'll get a close above this level, it's another weekly W. But the thing I want to see on this one is something like that. This is the, you can see, is the trend line of the bear market. This is the first W after the trend line. Let this happen. Let the XRP going up, confirming this W, and then I'll go slowly and easily and just put a long reload zone. 1 second, please. I have multiple screens, so, and I'll go hunt this level. I don't know if Ripple could go higher, could retest this M, could go even higher. Okay, I'm okay with that. But I'll hunt a reload zone after this bounce is over. I'll have a weekly W, the other side of the trend line. I like that. Let this one confirm. Let this one break out from the W, retesting, and I'll hunt in the long reload zone. Let's just put a classic reload zone so you can see it even better. So I'll hunt in this area if this is the top. Now this is the area I want to hunt. But definitely I'll put an alarm on these levels, and I'll keep updating the long reload zone if the prices keep pumping, and I'll hunt in the long reload zone. It's a good level to hunt. This coin looks for an investor. This coin looks better than most of the altcoins in the crypto space. Looks better than most of them. So that's my idea. Let's confirm this W. We have an LJ on weekly chart. We have a trend line. We are the other side of the trend line. We have the W. Let the W confirm. Let the retest happen. Wait a long reload zone, and then I'll buy. I don't know, 0.5% on the road to financial freedom plan. That's about Ripple. At the end, I'll put this chart. I'll complete it a little bit. Maybe it's not so nice for the eye, and I'll put it in that spreadsheet. Let's take a look at Cardano. This one, I have some ugly memories. I don't know if it's ugly because I made a nice money with this one. But let me tell you a short story. I was accumulating in this area a lot of Cardano. Too much Cardano, actually. Too much for my portfolio. I didn't have a clear plan. I will invest only 2% or 5%. I had, I guess, more than 20% in Cardano. And when the COVID low hit, what do you think happened because I was overinvested? I sold 80% of my position, exactly at the bottom, because I had too big of the position. I had a lot of emotions, was scared, and I sold most of the coins. And just if you want to do a math, just take a look. It's I don't know, 1 cent, 1.5 cents to $3. I don't know, $3. Let's say $2. The math, and you'll see what I've missed with Cardano. But that's a story. Is the past. I learned a really nice lesson. Really, the the big lesson, the important lesson. Have to pay them. I paid really nice for this one. Let's move on. Let's take a look what we have on Cardano. Oh, Cardano, if you look at the chart, we have bullish divergence on MACD. I like that. I don't see anything on RSI. Not yet. I don't see nothing yet. OBV, let's zoom in. Same idea. I don't see anything uh, bullish on this one. What I can see, I see really it's oversold from uh, last year. So we have one year and 2 months at Willy is oversold. That it's a good sign for an investor who wants to buy cheap. But for me to to start investing in this one, yeah, I have a better location than most of them. Yeah, I'm below 78.6. I'll definitely have a good location. Yeah, we have some support in this area. If you take a look at the volume profile, you can see we are down below. If we'll take a look from the low until from the last low until this moment, yeah, you can see 15 cents, something like that, will be the top notch where we want to invest. That it's in the confluence with this level. You can see, yeah, same idea, 15 cents. I like it. But what I don't have on this one, I don't have a weekly W. If I want to invest, I have such a good location. Yeah, I could put, I don't know, zero point 0.5 at this Wyckoff check. This is the best thing I could do. I'll just put a 0.5% limit order buy on the spot market, and I'll buy 0.5%. From this point, if I'll get a double, I'll get my money back. I'll get some free coins. From that point, I'm okay. But if the price will not go to this level, I'll put my limit order. But if the price will not go to this level and we'll put a weekly W on this above the level, I'm okay with that too. So I'll wait for a weekly W. Let me check a tool. I don't know, something on these lines. No, I have to do something else. Just a second, guys. Just bear with me. 1 second. Just to illustrate what I mean. Yeah. Let's say this will be the bottom. Let's say this one will pump even higher. Let's say we'll go in long reload zone. I could hunt on swing trading for this one. Yeah. And then I'll put a nice W. From this point on, yeah, I'm interested to hunt for with little old lady. This is my view, my plan, and my way to see the market. Maybe Kevin see it's a bit different, but let the big W happen. Let the see a clear breakout, a candle body close on weekly chart above the breakout point, and then put the reload zone and wait and reload zone to buy zero point 0.5. I'll buy 1 full% maximum. No, because this W could fail, and I'll buy zero point 0.5 and reload zone. If the price wants to go lower, I still could buy lower at this with the difference of my percentage. I could buy 0.5% and have a full percent on Cardano. Right now, not really nice is on my watching list. I'll take a look frequently, I know, weekly on this chart. Opportunities, 15 cents and 15.5 cents, or a weekly W and hunt and reload zone. That's my view about Cardano, and that will I will chase in this bear market on this chart. You can see if you put a trend line, if you put a W, we definitely have, I don't know, a clear trend line. All of them, they are valid. Even if I put this one is valid also. So definitely we are the other side of the trend line. Definitely is cheap. But in the same time, guys, take a look at this bear market. Take a look at how much time took us to get bullish again. How many doubles you can hunt in a bear market. We are just starting to accumulate on this one. That's it about Cardano. I don't want to go not even on daily chart because on this plan I want to invest on based on weekly chart. I want to go on daily chart when I'm pinpointing my limit order. Get a clear level and a nice level. Let's take a look at Doge. What you can see here. Doge looks really nice, actually. I like Doge. Tell me crazy, but I like Doge. Look at this one. Already accumulating, already in a nice range. Yeah, I know a lot of people get burned in this stuff, but nobody said go buy, with some exception, Elon Musk. But even Elon Musk didn't say go and buy. Just manipulate you to buy at the top, but he didn't say go and buy Doge. Now it's time to pay attention on this one. Let's put the VPVR first, the volume profile. Yeah, you can see we are close to the where the big guys they are buying like that. So let's put some indicators. You can see this one has bullish divergence all the way from last year, even from 2021. I really like this one. Bullish divergence in MACD, a lot of them. Nothing better than multiples bullish divergence. I can see even this one could be called a divergence. A lot of W's in RSI. I like that. Look at the OBV. We are in a bear market. Where are the sellers? A lot of people before Elon Musk and before all the hype, they just bought Doge because if you are a crypto guy, you have to have some meme coins. You have to have some Doge. But people, they mostly, I think, 80% of them they didn't sold their bags. Not even, I don't know, at the 70 cents. They still hold their bags. Take a look this at this OBV. Is the best OBV I in the crypto world, I guess. Oh, really, it's oversold. Was oversold actually. Now it's a bit higher. Nice W pattern, nice weekly W. Now we are trying to go above 50 line. I will chase this one at this level. No. What I can do on this one, I'll do the same idea. I'll check my location. I could see with naked eye that I have a good location. Yeah, we are below 78.6, but I'll just put the level. Okay, I have a weekly W. If I'll put the close line, I don't know if it's really that. You can see this is a lower low on weekly chart, but now we can form a weekly W. You can see on line chart. You can see now we can put this could be a big W if we'll go above this level. So, but what I can do, what is the best way to invest my money? My big amount of money of $10, 0.5% from my 2K portfolio. My best idea is to hunt in this area on daily chart. Maybe it's a good idea on Doge. But let's take a look at these levels. We can go maybe it's we can go and retest this level. At some point in time, if you go on log chart, you can see the level even better. Let me just put a level. We didn't check this level. Maybe it's a good idea to put a limit order 0.5% at this level. Maybe, I don't know. I'll definitely put a limit order at this level. And if I'll get this level and the market will go lower, okay, I'll keep my 0.5% and I'll put a sell limit order at sell half on a double. If the market wants to go lower, let's say we'll go here, we'll take my level, I'll take my limit order, and then we'll go down. What I can do is wait. I don't know how low or how high. I could wait for a wide weekly W. At that point, I could go on that weekly W and buy the second half of the percent, the 0.5%, and have a full percent on Doge. That's my plan. It is simple, not chasing, keeping the things really simple on weekly chart, so I don't have too much emotion. When I'm looking at this chart on weekly basis, I don't feel any FOMO. But let me give you just a quick view. Let's put 1 hour chart. This at this point you feel a lot of FOMO if you are looking at the wrong time frame. No, you see a lot of doubles. Yeah, this one is going to, especially if you see some news or some tweets from Elon Musk. But let's keep the thing simple and just put weekly basis. That's my plan on Doge. First level, limit order at this level. If I'll get a weekly W above this one, let's assume this one will not happen. I need a clear weekly W. I'll hunt at the retest. If W will be above this level, the W will be below this level. I'll just use that breakout W level to buy the second half of my investment part. I don't know, Kevin. What do you think? What's your opinion?
Well, throw on a Doge chart versus BTC really quick, just for fun.
Yeah, Yeah, why not?
I mean, the only thing is
So
when I look at this chart, because I remember the days of we used to talk about buying Doge below 40 sats as a no-brainer, but we're a lot higher than 40 sats. That's the only thing. So this kind of gives me a broader look at the whole market, really. Like when I see that, I feel like Doge wants to come all the way back down to your green lines at least.
yeah, has a Wyckoff check here. This one was already did the Wyckoff check. You see the bounce after the Wyckoff check, really nice one. But if you'll put an AB equals CD, you can see we can go a lot lower. So that's why I said
Yeah.
I don't know. Our plan is about dollars, but against dollar. But if you are using little old lady against Bitcoin, yeah, I remember when you and Brian TRI, you guys spoke about buying Doge below. I don't know. I guess Brian bought even a 10 sats or something like that. Even this bottom.
Yeah, I mean, we were buying through that whole period, but we used to joke about 40 sats because this dude Alex used to say that. But look at how like I mean that's I'm only saying this from like a sort of macro view. Like Doge always loved that pattern. Like see that pattern that just kind of repeated itself over and over again, where it just kept going back down to the bottom. Like is crypto different now, where maybe that this isn't applicable anymore? But like I kind of feel like this is a good look at the whole altcoin market. Like as long as Doge is like high still, the whole crypto altcoin market is probably high. It might be a pretty good proxy for altcoins in general. But that's just like bullshit sort of opinion though. It doesn't really matter. But I just wouldn't be surprised to see Doge coming back down into these levels is the only thing against Bitcoin.
Yeah,
But we'll
but
see.
that means Bitcoin will outperform Doge, or we can that mean Bitcoin will go down and Doge will go even more than Bitcoin.
Yeah.
There are two scenarios for that.
Yeah,
But
that's true.
if you look, guys, if you take a look at this chart, this part of the chart, what you can see here, heaven for little old lady. That 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 this chart, this is what is telling me. The heaven for little old lady guy. So you can see 24 sats, 95. So I guess you can get at least one double.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Again, you can see 32, 100. Brian Beamish was his heaven in this period. You can take this chart and write on this chart Brian Beamish, TRI. This is little lady guy heaven. Just buy at the bottom, sell half on a double, reload, and do the same process. And took at the top on Doge, I don't know, $500,000 at the top, selling Doge. So he made a lot of money. Where he made his money in this period, he made his money not when he sold the bag, but when he bought the bag in this environment when nobody was interested in buying Doge. I remember that period.
Yeah, I mean
I
it's
was I made the level one in this area, and I still managed to get some doubles on. But Brian was early on, so take a look at this one. How many doubles you can get? Really nice.
yeah, it's awesome to see Doge hanging in there though as a top 10 market cap coin. I love that.
Yeah, but I don't know for how long. If Elon doesn't tweet soon enough, we'll lose some dominance Dogecoin.
Yeah, either
And I'm
way,
okay.
it's probably sticking around, and I like it. I think it's worth looking at this chart, but I still think what you're saying against US dollar makes sense. And if the broader market is bottoming, then you could probably expect that out of
Now
Doge too.
to put a better perspective when you put your limit orders against dollar, you can take a look at this chart and you can say, yeah, this one wants to go lower. So if Bitcoin will go lower, I could put a limit order even below the area where I wanted initially to buy it. Yeah, nice confluence, a good thing for an investor to have more confluences. But we are looking at this chart because we are putting this on our investment plan. If you have, I don't know, you want to trade to do the little old lady against Bitcoin, yeah, you can see we have some investment plan on Bitcoin on the same spreadsheet. But you have to come on the site. You have to go and pick up a copy of this one and use it. Let's go back on the chart and let's see. So that's the plan on Doge. Let's take a look at the last one, Matic. Let's just repeat the process. Maybe some of you will get a pattern, and maybe you'll like what the pattern is, and you'll try to replicate this one. Oh, VPVR. Look where the big money, the big volume is. Yeah, right at the bottom. Let's just take a look the last part. So you can see we're trying to form a POC in this area. Some holes to be filled in this area. So I don't think this is the bottom. Okay, I saw the volume. Let's just take a look at Fibonacci tool and put the top and the ugliest bottom we can find on this chart. So the ugliest one, I guess, is this level. Okay. Yeah, we have location. I like that. Oh, we definitely have location. I want to buy in this reload zone after this V bottom. No. Let's take a look at indicators. I don't see actually this one. I don't know. It's kind of, but it's not. So we don't have a bullish divergence on this chart. Not on MACD, not on RSI. Yeah, OBV, really nice. I like that. Really is not oversold yet. So my view on this chart is to wait for a clear W on weekly chart below or in the long reload zone. Look at this one. If you'll form, this is not a W because this leg is lower than this one, so it's not a valid W for me. Get a clear W, so the price has to close above this level. Will close above the long reload zone. I'm interested to buy above reload zone? No. So the only way I could buy this one is to wait for an up move and to wait for a new W in reload zone or below reload zone. I'm just too early for this chart. Yeah, it's stronger than most of the altcoins. I know that, but for me to invest in this altcoin specifically, I need go up, do another leg down. And if we want to do a leg down, even on weekly chart, we can think, let's take this leg down and just copy this one. And let's think AB equals CD. I'll point us out on the minus. I don't know, maybe on log chart looks a bit, I have to put the log
Shit,
chart
it's going to
and maybe we
zero.
can, it's on minus. I have to make some money from home. But let's take this one. Let's just take an AB equals CD. You can see on log chart are on weekly time frame, so it's okay to use a log chart. You can see AB equals CD will get us in this level. You can see we didn't retest these levels yet. So this Wyckoff on Wyckoff check at this level be possible. The price will stay at this level and put a W? Definitely not. The most probable thing will touch this with an ugly tail. If you have a limit order working, good enough. If not, you miss the boat, you have to buy higher. So I'll put my first limit order at this level. But if I'll go back on normal chart, I'll wait for another W in reload zone or below reload zone. Put 25% at this level. So 0.45 will be my first nibble in this one. Hey, it's 0.9. I know that. If I'll get my level and I'll be lucky enough, we don't know what will happen. If I'm lucky enough to get this level, I'll get a double, I don't know, in less than 1 week. If I'll not get this level, okay, I'll hunt a new W. Until I'll see a new W, 78.6 or below, I'm not touching this one. For an investor, for traders, you know my opinion. You can go long or short if you have a good plan, if you have setups, if you have a good risk management, you can make money. If you have volatility, you can make money. What do you think, Kevin? What's your opinion about our 5 altcoins in general?
I like XRP the most. Funny enough,
Yeah,
that's the one that looks most like nibble worthy, in my opinion, to just go
I,
right
I
here
know
and take a hit.
I know why. I don't know, but I know why because it's your damn level. 88.6. Your
Yeah,
favorite level is right here.
and I do like that it does have a weekly W that's still holding the lows, still, like even though it's behind your trend
Yeah,
line, you know. And
yeah.
then
But
Matic
below it's
looks
still
high to
holding.
me, like the one that looks like it's too high.
Yeah. It's a bit too high. Yeah, it's strong for now, but we don't know what will happen. Oh yeah, you can see the lows they are still holding on Ripple.
Yeah, I mean that I like that right there, and I also like that it's basically just been bouncing off the previous W, from before the rally, basically that did kind of have that. I mean, it's an ugly W. It's more like a head and shoulders that's coming. We're basically sitting. If you look left there, there's a head and shoulders at the previous bottom. So we're just kind of bouncing
Yeah,
off
yeah,
that
in
support.
Ethereum.
I like that. Just from a technical look, that one looks the best to me of the ones we looked at. The others all look a little
Yeah,
higher. I mean, Ada looks good, but it's there's no structure to work with. I imagine it's going to have to
exactly.
take more time. And also,
Yeah, it will take some time to form a W.
that one I really like that 15, 16 cent level off the previous breakout. The old W
On
basically. Yeah, right there,
this
that
one,
line.
yeah,
That's
I
my
have a
level.
limit order on this one, and I'll keep my order in the market. Yeah, if
Yeah.
I'll get this level and it'll go lower, definitely I'll hunt the level the W below this level. But I want this level to buy some Cardano at this level.
Yeah, but I mean, same story. It's gonna be kind of like this at first. They're all okay, but I'm not sold on any of this stuff yet. I'm not ready to get too excited.
What I like about Bitcoin now, let's go back on Bitcoin. Where are you, Bitcoin? Bitcoin. At least we are trying to put that dead cat bounce to close every shorter in the market to reset the chart a little bit. A lot of people will get if we close above this level. A lot of people will start again FOMO in, and they'll break their hearts. They'll lose money again, and after that lose interest in crypto. After they will lose interest about crypto, then a real bottom could begin in Bitcoin. That means I'll not buy in this reload zone. No, I'll hunt this reload zone like a hawk. I'll definitely hunt in this area for Bitcoin. Reload zone. I don't know if it will go higher. So be it. It's not up to me. It's up to the market.
Yeah, we'll see. I can almost see a head and shoulders starting to come in here. If we can't break the recent high here, and then we do come back, pull back to like
An
that
ugly one.
W level, and then we're setting up a head and shoulders at that point. If we do get like a pullback here and some consolidation, I don't know if you see what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
I understand this one, and this is to be the head.
Yeah, so we'll
Oh,
have to
so you
see
want
what,
the,
or that'd be
yeah,
the
could
neckline.
be.
Yeah, that'd be the. Well, I'm talking about bullish. That's the neckline that we're at right now, and so then we still have to make the right shoulder.
You want inverse head and shoulder, you mean, for a
Yeah,
bullish
yeah,
one?
like a bullish head and
Yeah,
shoulders here.
that could be.
We'll see what
Could
happens
be.
though.
Could be, but I don't know. I don't see a retest of this high. I don't see a retest of this high. We can still go lower. That doesn't mean we will not hunt. I'll have some. I have a limit order at this level, at this one. This is my first buying area. Until I'll see a clear level, yeah, definitely I'll start to nibble. But keep in mind, on Bitcoin, I have more capital allocated for Bitcoin, not to only 0.5% or 1%. It's a different story for me at least. I'm trying to hunt more multiple levels on Bitcoin. But I don't know. Sorry about that. Just 1 second, please. Let's just put Kevin level. You can see where Kevin is hunting. I don't know. I don't know if Kevin, you don't want to buy at this level.
Oh no, I definitely do. Yeah, yeah. We'll see. It's happened
Um,
before.
I, yeah, so we can do it again. We can do an AB equals CD. This to be AB and this to be CD, and we can go at that level.
Yeah, and I mean,
We can
and
do a
Bitcoin likes to come off 90%. It's not that. It's happened many times through its, through its history. If you go back and look, 80 to 90% is kind of like the typical drawdown. So
88%, 88.6 is a good level to hunt. What is the bad thing? Nothing. I put my limit orders. I just block some money in that limit orders. I'm waiting. If I'll get a fill, okay. Maybe I'm sleeping and a bad news has happened, and I'll get a fill. If will not reach that level and I'll see a clear bottom and a clear wide, big wide W, I'll cancel my order and I could do them. So nothing to lose on putting a limit order. If you manually put an alarm and you want to manually buy at this level, you most probably don't buy. Why? You'll feel so much fear in that moment that you'll not have the power to buy at that level. If you have a limit order set already, I don't know if you'll have time to buy it because it will probably be a ugly week and then up if you'll get that level.
yeah, you kind of
The
just
best
got to
thing you
have your
can do,
orders working.
yeah.
I mean, what's worked well for me in the past is just an order at 78.6, order at 88.6, and then waiting for a weekly W, and I would buy my third. I basically break my order up into 3 orders and just kind of, that worked well for me in the past.
Well, could be a good idea. Well, we'll try with 0.5 this time. I don't know. I guess it's good enough to keep the things simple. But
Yeah.
Bitcoin dominance, you can see. Someone asked me in the morning in the chat what I think about Bitcoin dominance. Look at what I think. At the bottom of the range, putting a nice W. Yeah, look at this one. You'll buy this one. Let's just put it that way. You will try to sell this yam. If you are a trader, you'll want to sell this yam. I'll definitely try to sell. Looks like a top. It looks like a nice top, like a nice distribution pattern. Yeah, we can go higher, definitely. We can definitely go higher, and we can definitely let's just find. Looks bullish. So Bitcoin could outperform altcoins. Something normal in a bear market. So Bitcoin will pump, altcoins will stay behind. Altcoins will try to catch up, and then Bitcoin dumps, and altcoins get destroyed. That's how the real bottom in altcoins will form, probably, most probably. I don't know, Kevin, we have more than 1 hour, no?
Yeah, we're at like an hour and 20 minutes now.
So. Oh, I think it's good enough for what we'll put the one last thing. We'll put the chart. We'll put it together we'll put on this spreadsheet. Who wants access, who wants to see the spreadsheet, I'll put a channel in the general part of the group. You don't have to be a premium member to have access to this spreadsheet. I'll put a channel named Weekly Crypto Review. You can go on that channel and see this spreadsheet. If you like it, if you want to see a chart, if you want to use something from this, you can do that. So go on Crypto Traders Arena. You can find the link on Twitter, on general chat. You'll find the channel. Is so you can have access to this spreadsheet. You can have reading access, so you can read what it's on that. To modify this spreadsheet, only me and Kevin we can do that.
Is it available for people to? Is it available for people to copy and make their own?
I didn't decide yet, but I guess it's okay to copy and make that one.
I don't think it's a bad idea.
Well. But Mikus, I think says yes. Miku, what do you say? Miku, please answer. We'll have a delay of 10 seconds until Miku answers, but it's okay.
But either way, I mean, we're going to put what we're doing in here, and you can follow along with that at any time and see what we're doing. And, hopefully this thing, we'll see that this gets built out. I mean, we're just talking about bigger coins today, but over time we'll get into everything else. And
we have to decide if we'll take some coins or all the coins from the last plan, because what we had on premium part. Maybe we'll put some coins from that, or we'll figure out a clear way to move forward. But at the end of the year, this spreadsheet should look really, really nice. I don't know. almost 100 coins. If we'll do 5 coins every week, we'll manage to cover a lot of altcoins. So you see the plan, you can make your own plan. Don't follow my plan, don't follow Kevin's plan. Use this one just for an example, but make a clear plan. Use the spreadsheet, put your own coins, or can look at our levels if you like it. But when you do your own copy, just please read the red lines in the plan. They are small on this plan, but make it bigger and read it a couple of times. It's up to you. It's your responsibility. If what you do with your money, 100%, not us. We are here for edutainment, and we are here to, I don't know, people to see what we are doing with our money. You're not responsible for what you'll do with your money. So I guess it's okay. Miku says we have a green light for people to have access to make their own copy. So will remain that way. People will come on a general part of the crypto traders arena, will take a copy, make their own copy, follow our plan or make their own. I think it's good enough.
Cool. Yeah. One thing I wanted to say about after you were talking about your issue with Cardano, the the easiest way to mess this plan up is by not following it and not recognizing this is a long-term plan. And you're actually taking, like, a key to the little old lady and the key to this plan is you're risking to zero, right? You're not gonna panic sell. Like, the best way to mess this plan up is to panic sell the bottom, like, because you get over invested or you freak out because there's some sort of black swan event or whatever. Maybe the market just looks like hell and you get scared. That's how you mess up this plan. I mean, the key to this plan is you're in it for the long haul. You're risking to zero. You're picking a number that you're comfortable with investing, and you're dividing that number up into however many coins you're going to go buy, and then you're going to sit on those positions for a long time. You're not going to just go and exit, because I think probably all of us have done it. I've done it. But this is the easiest way to ruin this plan. So if you're going to commit to something like this, you need to make sure that in your plan it says, like my plan says, I'm not allowed to sell. I don't have a stop. I'm risking to zero on these positions, and I'm not allowed to sell them. I do have one exception. I'll tax loss sell a little bit, but I always buy those back. It's in my plan. Like, if I sell for tax loss reasons, then I'm going to buy them back immediately. And that's my only exception, but that's me. I'm not saying you guys should do that, but really it should be very straightforward. Like, you aren't going to sell these positions for any reason once you're entering them, because otherwise you do find yourself selling the bottom, and then the price will turn. I mean, that's happened to tax loss sellers right now. Every January this happens. I swear, the tax loss sellers were selling the bottom last December, and then the market turns around and points straight up right afterwards. I swear it happens every time. So that's just like kind of a key to this strategy. This is long term. You're like thinking 3 to 5 years, potentially, maybe longer. We don't really know. So we're going to take a small amount of money and commit it to this, and we're not going to back out of our plan. That's just, it has to be that way. This type of plan. I'm not saying you have to do what I'm saying, but I'm just saying if you're going to kind of follow a plan like this, it's in your best interest to make sure you don't put yourself in a position where you might panic sell the bottom, because it happens all the time. So.
Yeah, a lot of people don't put a small amount of money. Don't put a big amount. The temptation to mess up with the plan and to mess up with everything is when you have too much money. Are not okay with losing that money. So, and don't think, yeah, maybe you'll not lose that money, but don't put a big amount, because you have a downside. Even the market, if the market is keep going up, if it's too much, you'll feel emotions, and you'll not resist to sell the top. You'll sell too early. So don't think if you put a bigger amount you'll make more money. No, just put the right amount for you. Money, you are okay investing in something risky and something you can definitely lose. Don't try to put money you need next year. Don't try to put I don't know, put money you need for rent or something like that. Money you can afford to lose, so you don't think about that money every day. Doesn't so the plan could be 100% followed. That's the idea.
Yeah, that's key. And there's also one more thing to add too, is like crypto is really correlated. So just because, if you're we're talking about putting 1% into each of these coins, but this is a really correlated market. So essentially crypto is moving up and down together. So you're not really diversified inside of this crypto portfolio. So you need to have a number. The total capital allocated to this plan has to be a number that you're okay with, because it's not like you're diversified across a bunch of different markets. So you're, one coin might go up while the other goes down. That's kind of true, but for the most part, everything moves together. So if you have, so this number is 100% invested in crypto. Like the number that I'm going to use is going to be, or this plan is $2,000 invested in crypto. So it's kind of like one big bet. It's not diversified. So you don't want to put all your money into this plan. You don't want to take all your retirement, for example, and throw it in here, because it's kind of one big bet. So just keep that in mind and keep the number reasonable for yourself.
Yeah. So I guess, Kevin, we can do the giveaway, no?
Yeah. Yeah, you're still
people,
sharing, so.
Yeah, so let's just tell people exactly how we thought this out. So we'll do a giveaway at the end of each video every week. If well, maybe we'll sort out different prizes, but I was with Kevin. I was talking, and I think 1 month premium access it's okay for a giveaway every week. So people will tweet the my tweet where I post the video will be drawn, and we'll select a winner every week. If the member is already a premium member, we'll transform that prize in a one-to-one. First will be Kevin, then me, and then Stefan. So in this order. So Kevin, Paul, Stefan, and we'll repeat that how many times is needed. Prize is 1 month premium access every video. If it's a premium member, then give them a prize. I'll give them one-to-one. I'll not put money on these giveaways, because I noticed if I put something on Twitter and some retweets, there are a lot of guys with 10 accounts just doing that all day. Just retweeting, and probability that money goes to a professional retweeter, it's high. So I don't want to put money. They are not interested about being a premium member. They are not interested about one-to-one with Kevin or me. They just want money or some crypto that it's already also money. So this time we have 20 eligible retweets. So I don't know if you want to pick a drum. I'll just put one winner.
That's my drum roll.
Okay, so let's just pick a winner. So Stefan will win, and we'll do a one-to-one with
One with Stefan. If he wins, he has to do it himself.
Yeah, if Stefan wins, he'll have one-to-one with Stefan. So let's just pick the winner. Come on, what you are doing? Anovix. This is the winner. Share results. So I'll share via Twitter. Let's just get a print screen. I don't want to lose this winner. I need a print screen. So congratulations, Janovics. Reach out to us on Discord. I'll try to give you a message on Twitter. To give you your 1 month premium access.
Cool.
That's
And
it
yeah, and
from my part.
And then basically, if you retweet the video, or this show, you'll be in next week's drawing. So it's not too late to retweet this if you haven't. Just go and retweet Paul's.
This tweet. So we have the Twitter, and we have this tweet. This one. I don't want to mention for the exactly on the tweet, because we'll have a lot of people will search for giveaways, and I want to mention giveaway. But this is the tweet. If you want to, I'll just pin this one on my profile, so know exactly what is the tweet. You just retweet that, and you will participate in the next giveaway. That's it from my part. I don't know, Kevin, if you want to tell people more, or you have a different idea.
No, I think I'll just end with, come join us on Discord. The link's in the video. And, if you're interested in short term trading, definitely join us. And we talk more about that in the group. Day trading, swing trading, the whole bit. Every day, actually, we stream. We stream at the New York session every day. And then I guess you guys stream during the London session, right? I'm not up
Now,
during the.
London session, we are preparing for the day, so we'll do a live stream video exactly like this one, where Stefan and I will take a look at the market, see some levels, what we see in the market from the London perspective. So maybe you can frame something for the New York session where we can see some levels, and we do that daily. So we have a live stream on YouTube every day on London session, and we have a live trading session on Discord for premium members. This day is for everyone. You will see how, at least you will see how a day trader thinks, how he frames a setup, how he sees what he sees in the market, and maybe it's tempting for you. Maybe you want to be a day trader at some point. If not, stick with with this weekly video.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I think that's it then for the day. We'll see you guys next week, same time. And do you got anything else you want to give everybody a big goodbye?
No, I'm not the fan of big
He
goodbyes.
doesn't.
Congratulations. You know me, and I'm not the fan of goodbye. Or congratulations for the this week winner. We'll see you next time. Definitely, if you want to get notification or you like what we post, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell button. You know the drill for the YouTube. We are a small community. We are trying to go bigger and stronger, but providing high quality content. Not I don't know, not shilling or doing something else. Oh, until next time, I don't know, Kevin. You are better than me to say to close the video, so it's up to you.
No, it's all good. I'll just say bye, everybody, and we'll see you guys next week. And I'm gonna hit the close on the stream. So take care, everyone.